Hey guys, Steve here from Bloom Audio. Today we've got a really exciting new product, the Meze Empyrean ELITE. As you might know if you've been following our YouTube channel for a while or read some of the reviews on our website, the Meze Empyrean is one of my favorite headphones ever. So I've had really high expectations as soon as I heard about the Empyrean ELITE. I've been really excited to listen to it. And let me just say, these headphones didn't just meet my expectations. They completely blew them away. One of the most universally loved aspects of the original Meze Empyrean is just the feel of the whole thing. The design, the build quality, the comfort. It was lightweight, it's beautiful, and well built. The ELITE maintains everything we loved about the original Empyrean, and even sheds a few grams off the weight in the process. So internally, there are a ton of changes to the design, but externally, they kept a lot of things the same, minus the color scheme, of course. And so rather than the copper and black, we get silver and black, which I'll leave you guys to duke it out in the comments, which one you like better, but I think they both look amazing. In terms of the package itself, everything comes in this heavy-duty case, which is inside the box, obviously. So, open it up, and you get the headphones themselves, the OFC copper cable, and the alternate Alcantara ear pads. So this is a demo packaging. So typically you'd also get some additional product information, warranty card in here that doesn't come with the demo. Now, if you're not familiar with the Alcantara, it's a suede-like synthetic material. These are going to be good sometimes if you're listening for a long time. They're a little bit less sweaty than leather, a little bit more breathable, really good in like humid environments or that sort of thing too. And they have a more open sound, a little bit more air through. Now, the ear pads on the Empyrean ELITE are actually different than the standard leather ear pads on the Empyrean. You can see there's actually some of that Alcantara inside that makes these, again, have a little bit more breathable nature, and it's going to open up that sound a little bit more. At the core of the upgrade from the Empyrean to the Empyrean ELITE is a complete redesign of the drivers. The new version uses a semi-crystalline polymer for its ultralight acoustic diaphragm. That's cool, I guess, but I'm not enough of an engineer to really understand all that. So what does it sound like? Basically, Empyrean ELITE takes the Empyrean to a whole new level of detail and technical performance while maintaining some of the key characteristics that we loved about the Empyrean. It expands the soundstage in every direction, making it wider, deeper, taller. It improves the imaging, giving it a really true holographic sense of imaging across all sorts of instruments and genres. It provides more details, stronger definition, and does this without compromising that pure musicality that made the original Empyrean such a joy to listen to. Now, Empyrean ELITE is definitely more neutral, but it does still have a touch of warmth and good slam down low, and its treble maintains an addictive, non-fatiguing quality, makes you keep on wanting to turn it up, but it's not quite as smooth as the treble in the original Empyrean. The mids end up being a real standout with strong detail and excellent vocal performance. There's a natural, transparent instrument timbre that really shines with guitars, pianos, other acoustic instruments like orchestral instruments. And the lower mids really enhance the bass with loads of detail and texture. Now, of course, we don't want to forget about the bass because it has a tight impact and a deep rumble, along with a coherence that gives you this thick, full bass throughout, but without any muddiness or loss of clarity in the transition to the mids. Now, I listen to a lot of genres like progressive rock and metal, stuff that ends up sounding really muddy, really fast if your headphones aren't up to the task. Empyrean Elite nailed everything from the more visceral, energetic moments of the metal to super fast, complicated playing in prog, to crazy polyrhythms and instrumental sections, and to soft, emotional vocal passages. It basically just excelled at whatever I threw at it. Jazz, metal, classical, EDM. It's just a fantastic all-around performer. So far, we've been using the original Empyrean as our reference point for the Empyrean Elite sound. But what I think more than just an upgrade to the Empyrean, what the Empyrean Elite is really shooting for is this sort of top of the line sound quality that the Hi-Fi Man Susvara provides. Now, the overall sound is pretty similar between the two, with a largely neutral tuning with out-of-this-world level of detail and micro detail, but also a strong sense of musicality that doesn't let the reference level detail get in the way of enjoying the music. In terms of comparison, the differences are subtle. The soundstage and imaging on the Susvara are tough to beat. That whole presentation of the stereo image is just, incredible. And there's also in the bass, where the Elite has good slam, with the Susvara, when you give it enough power, it's like the slam is wide and deep and powerful all at the same time in a way that almost seems impossible. There's also, some smaller things like the speed and the resolution on cymbal crashes. Again, the Empyrean Elite, when I'm listening to that, I'm thinking, man, these cymbal crashes sound incredible, detailed, just really crisp and fast. And I put on the Susvara and it's like, oh, it's crisper, faster with these crashes. But again, these are really subtle differences between the two. I have the Empyrean Elite having some advantages, specifically in the mid-range performance. Some of it's the way it delivers the weight and thickness with pianos and acoustic guitars. Also, the delivery of female vocals is really strong with the Empyrean Elite. And I liked especially a lot of female pop vocalists. I thought the Empyrean Elite just made it sound a little bit more personal than the Susvara did. One thing to note with the Empyrean Elite is it's much easier to drive and takes a lot better to lower power sources like DAPs or portable DACs. So if you're rocking something like a Hugo TT2, nice chord stack, you're going to do great with either the Susvara or with the Empyrean Elite. But if you're rocking something like the SP2000, the Empyrean Elite has a higher sensitivity, and you're going to get much more of the performance out of the Empyrean Elite than you would out of the Susvara. The Empyrean Elite is priced at $4,000, and it absolutely lives up to your expectations for this sort of summit-fi multi-kilobuck headphone. While it doesn't have quite the same level of the warm emotional response of the original Empyrean, it retains the core musicality and beauty of it, and it turns the detail and technical performance up to a whole new level. Simply put, I may have a new favorite headphone. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and you can check out the Empyrean Elite along with any of this other stuff, not the mic though, at bloomaudio.com, and we'll be back soon with more hi-fi personal audio content.